Hi, Jordan. How you doing?
Good, good.
Um, we talk a lot about revenge, and this is one of those games that would certainly qualify because last year they beat you guys on your field. They celebrated on your field. They celebrated in the locker room. Coach O said some stuff, and that got all over. How motivated is this team to get some payback in Baton Rouge?
We don't really focus on revenge. This year we came in, we've gotten progressively better every week, and then this is just another week for us to get better. We've been practicing hard. Our leadership group has been on us. Our coach has been on us to stay the course, and we've been staying the course. And I like the direction we're going in.
John Zener, over to you.
Hey, Jordan, I had two questions if I could. One is, it seems like you are likely to get Coach Saban back on the sidelines if everything goes well. How big a deal is that? Nothing against Sarkisian or any of the other coaches, but still, how big a deal would it be to get him back?
Of course, it'll be big. I mean, it's Coach Saban. Everybody knows that. But it wouldn't change too much. As you saw, we didn't have Coach last week, and we still stayed the course. We still was in our adjustments. Coach Golden did a great job with us. Our positional coaches, Coach Kelly, Coach Scott, they all did a great job. Keeping us focused for the week.
Just a minute, John. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Okay. Yeah.
I assume it's still on. I got the floor still. Okay, well, how you didn't have a ton of experience last year, but you had more than some of the guys in the secondary. How have you guys developed, and how much have players like Malachi come along as they've gotten some experience?
The freshmen that came in, like Malachi and Brian Branch, they came in, ready to work. They were up there, they were upstairs every day watching film, getting better every day. And then, they asked us questions if they didn't know anything, and we told them, we helped them, we adjusted, and everything turned out great.
Edwin Stanton with the next question.
Hey, Jordan, John kind of stole my question, but talk a little bit about what it's like for young guys like you, Malachi, and even Brian Branch to not only comprehend this defense, which is considered one of the toughest to learn under Nick Saban, but not only play, but start. And just what's been the key for y'all in developing?
Well, it starts with the leaders, like Pat Surtain, Daniel Wright, Josh Jobe, the people, older guys in the secondary, keeping us focused. If we don't know anything, we ask them. If Malachi doesn't know anything, he's for sure going to ask. He was going to get it down before the game day or the day before the game, actually, and film and breakdown. And that's what we've been really focusing on this year is, being more in the playbook and being more, on course and more communicative on the field.
Charlie Potter, over to you.
Hey, Jordan, just how different will LSU's offense look without Terrace Marshall, and what have you seen from their passing game as a whole during film study?
We all know that LSU has a great passing game. Terrace Marshall is a big piece for that team. But I'm pretty sure they're one of the top schools in the nation. I'm pretty sure they have many more receivers that could come in and not fill the spot that he had, but fill the spot just as good. And we lost a key receiver, Jalen Waddle, and we had guys step up in that position. And you see the direction we're going right now. So they have good guys over there. So I'm pretty sure they won't miss too much of a heartbeat.
Michael Casagrande, go ahead.
How hard is it to defend Devontae Smith?
I don't think that would be a question for me, but watching, it's very hard, very hard. Great route runner, great technician, great speed, uses his hands. I mean, he's a complete receiver, so I'm pretty sure for any DB guarding him, it's going to be a long day for you.
He never beat you in practice?
Long day. He beat me in practice. He beat me in practice, a couple times, in the slot. We do one-on-ones, but yeah, he's a tough guy to cover. Tough guy.
Tony Sakalas, over to you.
Yeah, Jordan, I know you weren't a part of it, but Alabama's recorded shutouts in its last two trips to Tiger Stadium. Just what does that streak mean to you, and how forward are you kind of looking to add to that?
That streak doesn't really, that doesn't concern us. That doesn't concern us right now. We're focusing on what we can do to make this game better. So.
James Ogletree, go ahead.
Hey, Jordan, I wanted to ask you about your two inside linebackers with Dylan. I think the broadcast talked about, and he's kind of talked about just kind of working back from that injury and just his struggles of helping everybody get on the same page, but also being able to focus on doing his own job as well. And then Christian in his second year playing linebacker as a sophomore, what have you seen out of him? He's a Butkus Award semifinalist and been the team defensive player of the week a couple times. What have you seen out of those two guys?
Yeah, I see more of, Dylan helping Christian out in practices, and Christian's learning more from Dylan Moses, and he's actually playing harder and playing faster because he knows more, and then he gets us on track. Christian actually gets us on track sometimes. We go on the field, Christian's telling us, stay up, be communicative, communicate out there, get everybody on the same page. So once everybody on the same page, we all play fast, and it makes us look better.
We'll finish up with Edwin Stanton, unless there are any other questions.
Jordan, can you talk about that interception against Auburn that Brian had? Y'all seemed to recognize that right away and kind of blew that play up. What did y'all just read that right off the bat, or what was going on there?
Yeah, that's all film right there, all film. We noticed number 1 and number 12 were their move guys, their motion guys, their screen guys. So every time they're in the slot, it was a focus or emphasis on pressing them and allowing them not to get off the ball. And that's what Malachi did right there. He pressed number 12 and forced a bad throw by Bo, and Byron Branch caught it.
Final question, we'll go back over to Michael Casagrande.
I just got to ask you, there's a picture, kind of meme going around after interception was dropped where everybody was laying on the ground with their hands on their heads. How's your reaction when you see that picture?
I laughed very hard. Christian, he going around the locker room showing people, so making sure everybody saw it already. But yeah, we all know he dropped the wide open interception, and we're not supposed to do that. But he's a great player. He gonna maintain. He gonna come back from it.
All right, thank you, Jordan. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Have a good rest of your afternoon.